From Belhaven University in Jackson, Mississippi, the Southern State Showcase just around the corner, fall semester finale style. John here, Nicole there, and we got a lot to tell them.
We have a lot to tell them, so let's waste no time. The showcase starts right now.
Southern State Showcase on Sports South.
Welcome to the showcase. We're in our final episode of the fall season, and this week we come at you from Belhaven University in Jackson, Mississippi. Now, John, what do we have up first?
Championships from the fall are behind us. We're kind of easing into winter sports now with basketball, getting ready for the spring as well. It's time to let you know what else is going on in the Southern States Athletic Conference. It's time for this week's lead.
With winning a conference title being one of the goals for any of the basketball teams in the Southern States, some of the squads are going to have to accomplish this goal with some new faces patrolling the bench. First up, Belhaven, where the women's and men's coaches are different. On the women's side, longtime assistant Steve Calder takes over for Billy Evans. And on the men's side, Jonathan Vines moves over from Birmingham Southern to his seat in Jackson.
Coming off a national tournament berth last year, expectations are high. But we really only have 2, maybe 3 guys coming back who played significant minutes last year. We're a really young group, pretty inexperienced, so we're just trying to get better every single day in practice. And I told our guys it's a marathon. It's not where we are now, it's where we're going to finish in hopefully March. So we're just going to put our boots on and go to work every day.
There's a lot in Jonathan, obviously, that we saw that we really liked and like. Obviously, the faith commitment there is centered. His experience and his background, what he brings to the table in terms of skill and player development is pretty special. The program that he came from was a nationally competitive program, arguably in the southeastern region, the most nationally competitive year in and year out for NCAA Division III. And so he's seen that from the inside out. He's been part of that. And great, real smart, good with the student athletes, but also understands the importance of player development, that it's not just recruiting. Recruiting is critical, it's important, but good fit recruiting is important. And so Coach Vines is on board with us, and Coach Steve Calder is our new women's basketball coach this year. Coach Calder had been on staff with us for 4 years already as our lead assistant, and had done a great job. Again, the whole idea of fit and competency, he was just ready. He was ready, and we were just real thankful that all of that lined up.
Over at AUM, it was another retirement. Larry Chapman hangs up his whistle after being on the Warhawks bench for 37 seasons. Chapman retires on the north side of 700 wins, with his teams winning multiple conference championships and 11 NAIA trips to Kansas City for the national tournament. For AD Steve Krotz, finding the man to replace Larry Legend was a tough task, but Krotz is looking forward to the Michael Chaney era in Montgomery.
Michael Chaney takes over the men's basketball program in really a new era with Coach Chapman being here for 37 years. Michael's hit the ground running, he's done a great job recruiting, he's really fit in well, and we're excited about the season tipping off.
And another school that has some new faces on the sideline is the College of Coastal Georgia. Betsy Harris took the Lady Mariners to the national tournament last season and has moved on to Florida Southern. Jonathan Barbary moves to Brunswick from his time in Atlanta with Colonial Athletic Association Conference member Georgia State to take over at Coastal.
I started out at a small school, at Georgia College and State University when I first got into coaching, and just the atmosphere and the feel of a little bit smaller campus and that kind of thing was kind of my roots and where I started, getting into basketball, and saw the opportunity to come down here and open it up, and I knew it was an up-and-coming program. Coach Harris had done a great job with the program in previous years, and the school itself was growing. I just thought it would be a unique opportunity for me to get back to my roots in some sense and kind of start my head coaching career there and try to work my way up.
It's great, I think, because we all have a lot of fun. We all learned a lot in the last few weeks, and it's different, definitely. Every coach is different, And I mean, we only have 3 returners, so the whole team is different. But it's good. I think we're a good team and we're having fun.
Well, it's good so far. He has pretty much the same coaching style as previous coaches that I've had, so it's been great so far. He's very determined. He knows what he wants. He knows where every position, like every player he wants on the floor, so it's easier for us to adapt to his coaching style.
And on the men's side, Gerald Cox retires after 32 years with the program in Glenn County, and his number 1 assistant, Jesse Watkins, takes over the head chair. Watkins' hands-on approach is easy to pick up when you hit practice in Brunswick, as the team is on the road for the entire month of December. A tough schedule to see where you are as you head toward the new year.
It's a big change. I'll tell you one thing I love about it is you get to run your program the way you like to run it, and it's been fun. But the thing about it is I was under a good coach that took care of the whole situation for me. So once you go from one coach to another, the extreme is is really not difficult, but it's just been fun for me.
We have a lot of the same philosophies as we did last year. I think it's a great fit here for our team, and I like him as a coach. He's a great coach.
Playing with him, I played with Coach Cox all 3 years, and he's a good coach. He's a good guy. He tries to make sure we're all on point, classroom and athletics. He keeps us stable with our head, and he tries to make sure we're all overall good people.
So it will be interesting to see how all these offseason moves affect the standings and who ends up where as we head toward Montgomery in 2015.
So Nicole, that's the top story this week here in the Southern States Athletic Conference, but we're just getting started here from Belhaven.
We certainly are. That was only one story, and we have 2 more, so don't go away. The showcase continues after this.
Because you want more flavor, at Nukes we marinate and grill to perfection. Because you want the latest culinary tastes and trends, we never rest. At Nukes, great food drives us. So we are meticulous in our preparation, obsessed with the quality of our ingredients, and uncompromising about serving you our very best. We believe that sharing a memorable meal is one of life's ultimate pleasures. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
Arrive ready to learn. Graduate ready to lead. Let's get started. College of Coastal Georgia.
Discover.mga.edu. Discover Middle Georgia State College.
Arrive ready to learn. Graduate ready to lead. Let's get started. College of Coastal Georgia.
Hi, I'm David Alford from the TV show Nashville, and I'm here to tell you about my college. Since 1870, Martin Methodist has paved the path to success for thousands of graduates. Just an hour south of Nashville, you'll find an affordable private college participating in the Tennessee Promise with an educational program designed for you to graduate in 4 years. Come visit us and experience the difference. Experience an education that's personal.
Can't believe my little girl's going off to college. Your mom would be so proud.
Aw, Dad.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
I'll see you soon. Hey, Dad.
Hi, sweetheart. I just want you to know I'm so proud of you.
I'm the one that's proud. How are your classes going?
Grinnell University, a Georgia tradition for 135 years. With adult degrees online and in class, families everywhere are discovering pure gold.
Welcome back to the Southern State Showcase, coming to you from Belhaven University in Jackson, Mississippi. One story down, next story coming up. We're going to let you know what else is going on around the Southern States this week.
13 NAIA student athletes from across the country form what is known as the American Red Cross NAIA Leadership Program. 3 of those 13 include SSAC athletes Kelly Coron from Brenau, Zach Solly from AUM, and Haley Gutierrez from Faulkner were selected as the 2014 members. The program was started in 2007. It offers student athletes an amazing opportunity to gain leadership skills and help save lives. Each year, the program begins with a 2-week training in Washington, D.C. at the Red Cross National Headquarters. Student athletes acquire first-hand coaching, mentoring, and professional leadership training in how to organize and run successful blood drives on college campuses.
Last year I applied for the Red Cross NAI Leadership Program, and I was one of 13 students to get selected, and we went for 2 weeks to DC and full paid trip, everything, and they trained us in how to run blood drives and just about the Red Cross in general and kind of how to be effective. And so I came back to the school, with this motivation and knowledge on how to run a blood drive, and that's really what sparked my interest.
All 3 SSAC student athletes came out of the training with the knowledge needed to run blood drives on campus, and that is exactly what they did.
It was really a neat experience, just being able to coordinate an event that has the potential to impact so many lives. It was really moving to see all these people coming out to take the opportunity to give something as simple as a pint of blood to have the potential to save 3 lives per pint. And so ultimately our goal was 52 units of blood, and we collected 53. So we met our goal, and it totals out to 159 lives that have the potential to be saved through it.
Running a blood drive takes a lot of hard work, time, and planning, and it's something that the student athletes and their coaches take great pride in.
It's great for all of our student athletes to see that one of their peers has done so well. Haley's done a great job as far as that blood drive and everything that's going on, and just seeing her and her zeal, her drive to do something like that, you hope it carries on to the other student body as well.
With the fall semester blood drives under their belts, Zach, Haley, and Kelly look forward to planning more.
The drive has been really successful and was really exciting, and this was just my first time, so it's good to get my feet wet, and when we come back to do it next semester, I think it'll be even bigger and better.
2 stories down, 1 more to go. We're going to finally tell you about everything going on here at Belhaven University. The showcase continues after this.
I am.
I am.
I am.
I am.
A nurse. Radiologic technologist.
A manager.
A lifesaver.
I'm a leader. Going to make the world a better place.
Going to change the world.
Going to change the world.
Going to change the world.
Because of Dalton State.
Because of Dalton State.
Because of Dalton State.
Because of Dalton State.
Are you?
Are you? Are you?
Are you?
Hollingsworth takes the snap, thrust out of the pocket, throws deep into the end zone. There's Dawson. He got it. Touchdown, Faulkner. Evans quickly up the field for the Lady Eagles. He finds Hayes in the corner. Hayes for 3. Faulkner is the 2013 national champion. They have just painted Lewiston, Idaho, Faulkner blue.
Faulkner University Athletics, champions of character.
Carrie is.
Inspiring. Family. A best value. Engaging.
Diverse.
Military friendly.
Enriching.
Competitive.
Cutting edge.
Christ-centered. Growing.
And the path to your future.
View course schedules and registration times. Apply online and learn more about Cary at wmcary.edu.
Can't believe my little girl's going off to college. Your mom would be so proud.
Aw, Dad.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
I'll see you soon. Hey, Dad.
Hi, sweetheart. I just want you to know I'm so proud of you.
I'm the one that's proud. How are your classes going?
Brenau University, a Georgia tradition for 135 years. With adult degrees online and in class, families everywhere are discovering pure gold.
Education should do more than just fill your head with knowledge. It should open your mind and transform your life with the power of truth. At Blue Mountain College, we are inspiring a new generation to learn truth. love knowledge, and live virtue. This is what we teach. This is who we are. Blue Mountain College. Truth, knowledge, virtue.
Welcome back to the showcase. We're coming at you from the bowl here at Belhaven University. And John, this is a pretty neat setup they have.
And this is normally where they do intramural soccer, intramural athletics, and they also have soccer practice here from time to time. But there's a plan in the works. They're thinking about it really hard to expand the use and expand the purpose here in this particular part of campus. Let's find out what else they're thinking about here at Belhaven.
Belhaven University has gone through a lot of change in the last 12 months and is still going through them. All you have to do is look around and see the electricity and the vibrancy that's coursing through the campus, and University President Dr. Roger Parrott couldn't be more pleased with what has happened.
It's been a fun time for us. Lots of change and lots of growth. Our freshman class is up 25%, which was wonderful. We started a new nursing program. We've always wanted to do nursing, never had the opportunity before. And with our new science building, we were able to add nursing, and our sciences are just exploding. Ranked 34th in the country in quality of our online program. So the online is growing rapidly, and one of those programs is a master's in sports administration, which we think's got a lot of horsepower to it and a great opportunity for coaches to really learn quality athletic administration and do it from a Christian perspective. And so we've got also another building going up, a new apartment complex. Will house 135 students because we've got over 100 students living in triple rooms this fall, so that's not good for them. But we gave them a good discount, so they're not too sad. But new facility coming up is going to be nice.
One of the projects close to Dr. Parrott's heart was the completion of 100-plus-year-old Fitzhugh Hall into the grand old brand new building that houses Belhaven's science efforts. It took a long time to get the renovation completed, but all the work was well worth it.
Inside, it's top quality science facilities, but on the outside, it's got the heritage and the history that's really so important to Belhaven. And I think universities which retain their heritage and celebrate their heritage have something special to offer to students.
Belhaven has been one of the universities that's been at the forefront of the idea of using both satellite campuses and online education as adjuncts and supplements to the process anchored at the main campus in Jackson, Mississippi. Dr. Parrott sees both avenues as a way to expand the impact and growth of the university while at the same time keeping the Belhaven feel.
It's one of those things that's hard to plan. It's kind of like the Lord just gave us these opportunities and we took advantage of each opportunity. And now that the footprint is in place, because we're the only school in the country that's got this footprint of 5 states and population centers of 16 million people. And as online now is coming up in higher education, students want to study at a university that's within fairly close distance of where there's a physical campus. So it puts us in a perfect position to serve online students where we're already on the ground. And so we're seeing a lot of growth there. And yeah, we've been way ahead of the curve, and we're thankful for it. It's a nice place to be.
One of the most attractive aspects for students these days when they're drawn to Belhaven is the focus on degrees that are sports-based, whether in sports medicine or sports administration. Dr. Parrott recognized, along with the rest of those attached to the day-to-day activities at Belhaven, that athletics as a business is a growing field, and there should be a focus on bringing sports to where it once was in society and fulfilling today's needs as well.
Students are interested in something. We ought to help them learn what they're interested in. And if they want to go into sports administration, great. If they want to go into sports medicine, which is a big major for us, that's great. It's a tough one. There's a lot of science in it. But we just feel like sports in America have gotten so off track. It's all about ego, and it's about money, and it's about winning at all costs. And it's not about the kind of character things that sports should be about, and that sports can teach the very best. And so we really want to equip a new generation of coaches and athletic leaders who have a heart and passion, not just for the competition, which is great, and we're all about being competitive, but for the character that can be built through sports. A coach can have more impact on a student than almost anybody else, including their parents, including a pastor, including a teacher. If a football coach says to do something, a football player does it. Why? Because the coach holds the one thing they want most, and that's playing time on Friday night or Saturday. And so the football coach can guide a life in a way that nobody else can. We want to take advantage of that, and we want to help bring sports back to what it should be.
And one thing to look at is how the university is looking to bring everything back to campus, starting with athletics and the most natural place for sports to be housed, the bowl next to Heidelberg Gym. The project is looked on as the next big thing at Belhaven.
There's no more Belhaven spot or location than the bowl. I said that for years. I will say that for years. That is a special place on our campus. And so as we looked at venues and the need both for soccer and football for something that was on our property, we looked at a lot of different options, and make a long story short, that's where we landed. And we believe that because of the history and the tradition there, and that being in the center of campus, that is the optimal place for us to develop that stadium and make it a place that, you know, the hardcore fan who's going to show up no matter where you're playing at home, they will show up. But also, honestly, the student or the neighbor who's walking by and sees an event would come and kind of plop down on the ground and watch a little bit. You want that. That's exactly what you want. We want people to come and enjoy the competition, and so in that spot is going to make that a lot easier to happen. And so we're excited. We're doing a lot of praying and working, and excited to see when that's going to come to fruition.
We asked Dr. Parrott about the future at Belhaven and what he sees. He sees a future, a successful future, that's for sure. And the road to get there will be an interesting one, even if he doesn't have a map in front of him to guide at present.
I don't know where the future will go. I think the online potential is pretty enormous if somebody's willing to do it right, and Belhaven's committed to doing it right. Too many are doing it just to make money. We're not in that arena. We love our southern footprint. Our southeast footprint is a significant role for us. But the traditional campus, more students living on campus, to have more housing, which we're adding now, to build out in our science programs, we feel like that's a real place where we can serve. So sciences and the arts, and of course we're one of only 33 schools in America accredited in all 4 of the arts, which is a big time deal. And so we've got some signatures that are pretty unique, and we'll just see where it all leads.
So Nicole, it will be interesting to see how they kind of develop things here on campus. Even though we're losing them as a partner at the end of the year, it'll be interesting to see how things develop from afar.
Sad to see them go, but we wish them luck.
You got it.
All right, that's going to wrap things up for now. Coming up, we're going to wrap up the fall season of the showcase, but first, the Players of the Week.
This week, during our Players of the Week segment, we honor our Players of the Year. In volleyball, the honor went to Coastal Georgia sophomore setter Kaylee Miners. The Mackinac, Illinois native led the conference in assists with 1,191 and assists per set with 12.28, which is also the nation's best. Last week, she led the Mariners to their first ever SSAC Conference Tournament Championship. In men's soccer, the Player of the Year was University of Mobile senior midfielder Dayton Messiah. Messiah led the conference in game-winning goals with 5, ranked second in goals with 12, and points with 31. The French native ranks among the top 20 in the NAIA in game-winning goals and game-winning goals per game. In women's soccer, the Player of the Year was William Carey senior forward Claudia Saucedo, who led the conference in nearly every offensive category, including goals with 19, assists with 9, and points with 47. The Miami native Florida ranks among the top 10 nationally in game-winning goals per game, points, and points per game. In men's cross country, Jeffrey Kipchumba of William Carey outpaced the 70-runner field at the conference championships to earn the individual title. With an 8-kilometer time of 25 minutes and 2 seconds, he crossed the finish line nearly 14 seconds faster than his nearest competitor. And the honor in women's cross country went to Allison Deneche of William Carey. She won the women's SSAC championship, finishing the 5-kilometer race in a time of 18 minutes and 54 seconds, outpacing the 79-runner field. Congratulations to all of the Players of the Year.
Because you want more flavor, at Nukes we marinate and grill to perfection. Because you want the latest culinary tastes and trends, we never rest. At Nukes, great food drives us. So we are meticulous in our preparation, obsessed with the quality of our ingredients, and uncompromising about serving you our very best. We believe that sharing a memorable meal is one of life's ultimate pleasures. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
I had a dream, a beautiful dream. I couldn't believe how real it seemed. Up on stage, in a field of green, on the winding river, and a song you'll sing. When I wake up, I'll see you here in Montgomery, where dreams come true.
Being at Faulkner is like being a part of a big family. I feel safe here. It seems like I know everybody, and even my professors know me by name.
My faith in Christ has grown a lot since coming to Faulkner, especially working with this outstanding Bible department and seeing the general Christian lives of all the professors on campus.
Faulkner University is a growing, academically strong institution where Christ is the center of everything we do. Visit our website today to see what Faulkner has for you.
Can't believe my little girl's going off to college. Your mom would be so proud.
Aw, Dad.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
I'll see you soon. Hey, Dad.
Hi, sweetheart. I just want you to know I'm so proud of you.
I'm the one that's proud. How are your classes going?
Grinnell University, a Georgia tradition for 135 years. With adult degrees online and in class, families everywhere are discovering pure gold.
Welcome back to the showcase. We made our way to Newell Field here on the campus of Belhaven University. And John, we got some football going on behind us.
Yep, you saw the polls just then. A lot of yellow, which is a good thing. That means the Southern States is
always well represented.
Okay, now we need to talk about social media, right?
Yes, we do.
Pick one.
Facebook.
Facebook. Go to SSAC Sports on Facebook. Like us, friend us, be a part of the conversation there. Pick another.
Twitter.
Follow Nicole on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Follow Scott on Twitter. Follow the conference on Twitter at SSAC Sports. Pick another.
The website.
The website, ssacsports.com. You can go there, find out everything you need to know about the conference. News, scores, standing schedules, showcase. A lot of S's there.
Yeah.
So everything you always wanted to know about the Southern States Athletic Conference, go to the website. Let us know what you're thinking. Did I get everything?
I think you got everything.
Good deal. I'm going to breathe.
All right, breathe. All right, but you know what?
What?
We can breathe for a little while because this wraps up the fall edition of the showcase, but make sure you come back and see us in January.
Can't believe my little girl's going off to college. Your mom would be so proud.
Aw, Dad.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
I'll see you soon. Hey, Dad.
Hi, sweetheart. I just want you to know I'm so proud of you.
I'm the one that's proud. How are your classes going?
Grinnell University, a Georgia tradition for 135 years. With adult degrees online and in class, families everywhere are discovering pure gold.
The University of Mobile, founded on belief.
I am.
I am.
I am.
I am.
A nurse. Radiologic technologist.
A manager.
A lifesaver.
I'm a leader. Going to make the world a better place.
Going to change the world.
Going to change the world.
Going to change the world.
Because of Dalton State.
Because of Dalton State.
Because of Dalton State.
Because of Dalton State.
Are you?
Are you? Are you?
Are you?
Our adult students are a rare and special type of person, leaders in the office and the community, teachers in and out of the classroom, superheroes without capes. They administer first aid on computers and scrape knees. They are changing healthcare and themselves. Be the best version of yourself with an accelerated bachelor's or MBA degree from Bethel University. Call 1-877-4BETHEL today.